Would you still love me if the world is ending? Would you still love me if the world is crashing?
So in today's video, we'll be talking about how this lyric video was created in Moho Studio. And I just want to say everything was done pretty basic, but sometimes you need to understand how it is done so that you can actually work your way out. Moho Studio is a wonderful animation software. If you haven't heard of it or used it before, well, for me, it's my number one go-to software. So without no further ado, if you're ready, let's get it started. And please subscribe to my channel so that more of these videos will come. Make sure you turn on the notification so that we can keep creating and keep teaching and keep giving more value to you guys. Thank you very much. Let's get started. So this video is really simple if you're already familiar with Moho Studio and how to use it. So I'll just go straight to how I created this. First of all, this is the character that I had made already, and all I had to do was to go into Moho Studio and dress up the character to make him look really awesome. So I came here and I created a jacket for the character. So this is the jacket I created for the character. I made a front jacket and I made a back part of the jacket also. So when I turned that on, you could see behind the jacket to give it that 3D feel. So I also added a collar to it to make him look really awesome. I'll just render that out real quickly. So okay, now this is our character. This is the clothing that we made for the character and the character design and so on. As this was done really pretty basically, that is all I had to do. Then I had to just add up the lyrics and you know, animated the character to walk forward and created the animation. So this is what we have here. So it gave him that simulation of him walking forward. If you notice in the background, I had fires here. Okay, this is one fire, this is another fire. And you may be wondering how I got that. It's pretty simple really. All I had to do was to go to File. We have all these presets in Moho Studio created by the authors of Moho Studio, who allowed artists to upload different presets, effects that you could use. So you just go to File, Import, then you go to Import Custom, you go to Effects, you go to Particle Effects, then you see all the different particles. So all you have to do is just go through them. You see the fire threshold, this was the one I used, smoke threshold, so on and so forth. And these are the names of the people who created them. This was created by Victor Paredes, and you have the effects of Jeff Holland and so on and so forth. And you can go ahead and also create your own effect if you know how to do that. So I will be creating a video sometime soon on how to create effects in Moho Studio, but you can also search that on YouTube and other platforms. There are other people who have created different tutorials on how to create particles on Moho Studio. Okay, so that was how I added the fire to the background, and pretty basic. Like I said, you could see the big yellow background that I added here. If we come to background here, if I take this off, you see all the background goes away. So everything, I put all the backgrounds in a separate folder. So what I did is try to make sure that the branding of this artist blends with what blend with his colors. So his colors are purple and a bit of deep yellow. So this is what I have created for him. So the next thing I did was to go to the lyric video. So what I tried to do here is I created a template, all right, for the lyrics so that I can use it time without number. So the reason why I'm showing you this is so that you can also do it for yourself in case you're trying to create something for an artist, or you're trying to do a personal job or a project. So here I created the lyrics. If you open this folder here, you see this is the song and this is all the lyrics that I have created. So what I did was pretty simple actually, because we're in the year 2020 and you must find a way to make things easy for yourself. So because I know that I'll have to recreate this over and over again, so I had to put all the lyrics out here and animate them. So when I want to do a new lyric, all I have to do is just bring in the song, then just edit the lyrics and shift their various animation to the right places, and we're done. So after creating all the lyrics, as I have shown you already, all I did was just to render it out. I render it out by going to File, Export Animation, then I exported as image sequence. All right, the reason I did that is because I know that this during the edit I need this to be transparent. I need them to be PNG, all right, so that because when I remove the background, the black background that's there, I need to see through. It needs to be see through. So I exported everything as a PNG. If I export as MP4, I will have I'll have either the white background still there or the black background still there. But if it's a black background, I could remove that in edit. If you know how to use Premiere Pro, you could just remove the black background by you could just remove the black background during the edit, or you export it as PNG, then you take it to After Effects. When you get to After Effects, you bring it into After Effects, then you edit and export as Alpha plus RPG, then you have your file as MP4. But when you put it on your video during the edit, it will be a see-through, it will be a transparent video, so which make things very simple and easy. So then the next thing I did was to create the chorus for the song. Really simple. All I just did was to create this simple animation. So what you see behind here are still particles. The way I showed you how I brought in those particles, I did not create this myself. So not like I can't, but with time and everything, we need to make work faster. So I had to just go to import once again and come to import content, effects and particle effects, and also I brought in this explosion particle, as simple as it is. So I brought in the explosion and made sure that everything works in accordance with the music, and all I did was just create a simple animation of him. You see, I created a bombshell here traveling down. This is what I created here. So I just animated it, and as it drops and hits, he now turns and in shock and in awe. And I added there's a lot of camera action going on here because there's a lot of shakes. You can see the shake here. So all I did was to, in case you don't know, I used the camera tools here. You could see them here. There's the camera tracking, there's the camera zoom, there's the camera roll, and the camera pan and tilt. So I added them all up here. You could do it, you could customize it whichever way you want. It's all the same, as long as you have the effect that you are going for. But this is the effect that I was going for. Well, basically this video is just to explain to you, how I did things, and also prick your head so that you could get more fresh ideas to do whatever you want to do. All right, okay, and so that's it. That is how I created this awesome lyric video for myself because I am Rookman. So please do follow me at Rookman. The link is in the description, and also like my music and check me out. All right. Okay. So, and also share this video, subscribe also, and let's get things working. And see you in the next video.
Will you still love